Ye- Yes,
Okay. And now tell me about that place.
it's a lake with trees.
Hmm. Okay. Anything else you can tell me about it?
Mm, Has a field next to it.
Okay. All
There's a
right.
field and then a lake. And there's some trees around the edges of the lake.
Okay. Well, there are no worries in a place like that. It's peaceful where there are no worries and no problems, just peace and quiet. Tanisha, can you see the sky from where you are?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I want you to look up in the sky and see if you can find a big, white, fluffy cloud. Can you imagine a big, white, fluffy cloud up in the sky?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to ask you to do something that might sound a little strange. I want you to float up to that cloud and sit on it. And then tell me what that would feel like to sit on a cloud. You don't have to worry, it will hold your weight just like magic. What would that feel like to sit on a cloud?
Um, I'm on the cloud now. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And almost it's like fluffy.
Mm-hmm. Right. Some people think it feels like cotton or feathers, but it'll hold you just like magic. It's very comfortable, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now lay back down on that cloud and just let it absorb all of your weight. It's such a beautiful, wonderful feeling. It's like you don't have any weight at all. You can become one with that magic cloud. If you lay back on that cloud, let it absorb your weight. And if you want to, you can even wrap the cloud around you like a wool blanket and snuggle down into the cloud. That's such a beautiful, comfortable, safe feeling. And it's almost as though you don't even have a body, as you become one with that beautiful, soft, comfortable, safe cloud. And this cloud is floating through the air, carrying you with it, soft and protected and comfortable and safe, drifting and floating, floating and drifting. And this cloud floats over the land and over the valleys, over the mountains, and even out over the ocean if it wants to, carrying you with it, soft, protected, comfortable, and safe, drifting and floating, floating and drifting over the land, over the valleys, protected and safe. And this cloud is like magic because not only can it carry you over the land and over the valleys, it can also carry you back and back and back in time and space. I'm asking the cloud to move and carry you back and back and back in time and space to another time, another place where there is information we would like to find to help you in the very best way that we can. The cloud is moving, it's carrying you back and back and back. We are looking for the most appropriate time and place to stop and look at and examine. The most relevant, necessary time and place to stop and look at and examine. Now the cloud is slowing down. It's stopping at the most appropriate time and place. Now that the cloud has stopped at the most appropriate time and place, I want you to drift off of that cloud. Imagine drifting back down, down, down to the surface. It won't be anything sudden, just like a leaf drifting gently out of a tree back down to the surface. And as you come back down, I want you to tell me the very first things that you see down there below you, or the very first impressions that you have as you come back down to the surface. What do you see down there before you? Look around and tell me what you see around you, Tanisha. Describe where you are standing and what is around you, and the fuzziness will clear as you speak. Can you imagine what's around you?
Um, I want to say it's like a path through trees.
Okay. So you're like in a forest?
Yeah,
Okay. Do you perceive yourself to have a body?
I think so.
Okay. So I want you to look down where your feet would be and tell me, what are you wearing on your feet?
Mm,
Remember, you're going to tell me the very first thing that popped into your mind.
Uh, boots. I'm getting boots.
Okay, boots, right. So do you feel male or female?
Not really sure. I think female.
Okay. What is your name in that lifetime?
Um,
The first name that popped into your head is your name.
like Lorena, something like that.
Lorena? Lorraine? Something like that?
Yeah,
All right. So what are you doing in the woods? Are you looking for something, or what 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 has brought you to the woods today?
gathering
Gathering. Okay, and what are we gathering?
herbs.
Herbs. Okay, and what kind of herbs?
Um, for
Did someone send you to the
forest.
woods to gather?
It is forest. Some
Mhm.
some type of ceremony.
Okay. Is there a name to the herbs you're gathering?
Um, I see. I have a basket,
Okay. What does a
and
basket look like?
it has some of the herbs that I have gathered in it.
Mhm. but you're not sure the name of the herb that you're gathering. You know it's for a ceremony. What type of ceremony is it for?
Um, oh, a wedding.
A wedding. Okay. All right. Now, Tanisha, I want you to go to the place where you live. Look at the outside of it and describe it. So you'll be at the place where you live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you're there now. Describe what that place looks like where you live.
Um, I want to say it's like a cottage.
Okay. Do you feel like you live there alone, or who lives there with you?
My father,
Your father. Okay. What can you tell me about your father? Is he home now?
I see him. He's farming.
Okay. So I want you to go inside your home and describe it to me. What's inside the house?
It, um, kind of came in like to the kitchen.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like there's a it's I mean it's where we hang um like herbs, plants,
Mm-hmm.
um where we storage like our vegetables. It's not like a kitchen you see today with a sink or anything.
Right.
It's but it it would be like consider a kitchen
Mm-hmm.
area.
Okay.
There's um there's there's a spot for the fire, but to keep warm or cook meals with.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So is it just you and your father that live there?
Um, I'm not getting any other energies.
Okay. All right. I want you to go to dinner time at your house and describe to me what's happening at dinner time.
Um,
Is it in fact just you and your dad that live there and you're having dinner together?
yeah, it's kind of
Okay.
quiet.
Mhm.
It's like we're gonna do something that's like it's kind of like it's an awkward sound, like we're not like agreeing or
Mhm.
something, and I think it has to do something about the ceremony. I don't know. He doesn't seem very happy about it.
He's not happy about the wedding, the ceremony?
I think so.
Mm. Is it your ceremony, your wedding?
I think so.
Okay. All right. Looking at your father in that lifetime, do you recognize him in your life now? Look into his eyes.
I I feel like mm, possible. I guess he could be my father in this time
You
or not.
you think
Like,
you think he's your father in this time also?
yeah.
Okay. What was his name in that time?
I'm getting some type of R name.
Okay.
Starts with
All right.
R.
Mhm. All right.
Like Roga or something. I can't pronounce it.
Okay. All right. I want you to leave that scene and we're going to move forward to an important day, a day that you consider to be important when something is happening. We have now moved forward to an important day. What is happening? What do you see?
Mm,
What can you tell me about what's going on around you? This is an important day in that life. How old do you seem to be?
hmm, probably late teens, maybe.
Hmm. And what's happening on this day that makes it important? Are you getting any impressions about that day? Are you happy? What is your emotions on that day?
Nervous.
Nervous. What do you believe that day to be?
Mhm. A little, um, I don't know if I I don't know if I'm scared or what, but
Mhm.
it's supposed to be. Mm, I want to say the wedding,
Okay.
but
This is the day of your wedding
I think
and you're nervous.
because I haven't seen or met who I was who I'm supposed to marry, I guess.
So
Like
this was
it
an
was,
arranged marriage?
I think so.
Hmm. Okay. Anything else you can tell me about that?
Hmm.
Who's
Um,
around you on this day? Who's around you right now on this day? Who's helping you get dressed and helping you with your hair?
um, there, there is a girl. She has dark hair.
Mhm. Do you recognize her?
Yeah, from a dream I had.
Mhm. Does she have a name?
Maria.
Okay. And just tell me about that day. Everything that happens on that day.
Feel like something did happen.
Mhm.
I don't know if it was good. I, um,
Okay. When you're walking down the
mhm.
aisle and you see him for the first time, the man that you're going to marry, you don't even know what he looked like. So describe him to me and tell me all about him from your first impression of looking at him.
He's he's tall.
Mhm.
Looks he almost has like a body shape of um he I think feel like I know him.
Okay, so that was my next question. Do you recognize him?
Yes.
Can you tell me more about that? Where do you recognize him from?
I wanna say I'm with him.
Okay, so this is Michael?
Yes.
Okay.
It's weird because like
Mhm.
it it's like he has the same energy, it's just looks
Mhm.
different.
Mhm. Yep. Okay. All right. So how does that day go? You get married, you both say your I do's, and then what happens?
um I think something has to do with war or like or fighting, some type of fighting. And I'm
Mhm.
I'm pregnant, but he has to
Okay.
go.
Mhm.
And while he's gone, I think I couldn't carry. I think
Mhm.
it was something about not like I could see that I'm pregnant, but then again, not.
Mhm. So you didn't carry the baby to full term, but he was out fighting a war?
Something.
Okay.
He he had to he had to go uh something about um the village
Mhm.
that we're in, and he had to go. But I got the word fighting, so something about
Mhm.
fighting something.
Okay. Is there anything else you can tell me about that? So he
When
Go ahead.
sorry, when I think um, I want to say when I I left.
Mhm. So you left before he got home?
Yes,
And where did you go?
I think I see myself getting suited up.
Okay. Like, describe that to me, getting suited up. What are you getting suited up for?
Mm, there's something coming to the village.
Okay. And tell me about that. What's coming to the village?
War.
War is coming to the village?
Yeah.
Okay. What else can you tell me about that?
I was getting emotional.
It's okay.
Um,
Just just know that you're watching it like a movie.
uh,
So did your husband come back from wherever he was?
I don't know.
Okay. Is this like a few years ahead of that time?
He, I don't,
Okay.
I don't think. I'm not a, I'm not 100% sure. Did he like almost like um Vikings? Getting Vikings? I see Viking boats.
Mhm. So your town it's on water
Florida?
in Florida?
No, not in Florida. I said sorta.
Oh, sorta. Okay.
But it's I had to see um the, the boats. The boats.
Mhm, mhm. So the Vikings are coming and they're not friendly.
No.
Okay. Is this the Celtic life that you asked about
I
earlier?
I think so.
Mhm, mhm. So we're going to move forward to another important day, a day that you consider to be important when something is happening. We have now moved forward to an important day. What is happening? What do you see?
Mm,
What did the Vikings do when they got to your town?
they think that they were taken people.
They were taking people? Did you get taken?
I think so.
Mhm. And describe what's
Um,
happening. Look at it like a movie and tell me what's happening.
my wrists are tied.
Mhm.
Um, I'm not. I don't think I think I gotten sick.
You got sick?
Yeah.
Tell me what happened. How did you get sick? What made you sick?
The boat.
The boat made you sick, so you're like seasick or some other kind of sick?
The other kind is the boat was nasty.
Mm-hmm. I can imagine it wasn't very clean.
Mm.
Anything else you can tell me about that? So you're sick. What happens after that?
The, I think I try to fight them off.
Mm-hmm. You try to fight them off, but what happens? Tell me what's going on. What's happening? Watch it like a movie and tell me what you're seeing in
And
this scene.
there's a I think I got in or someone someone called me. I'm hearing Shield Maiden.
Okay. Then what happened?
Um, I'm not sure.
Okay. If you were in that situation, I want you to imagine what would happen and tell me what's happening. And like I said, clarity will come as you speak. What what are they doing to you on that boat? You're sick? You said you got sick. Do they give you any kind of medicine or try to help you in any way?
No,
Okay. So what do they do instead of that?
I think one. mm, I I think one tried to take advantage,
Mhm. Okay.
but I think um, there was some sort of conflict there.
Mhm.
Um, there's just a lot of conflict going on. It's hard to focus on how to.
Tell me what's going on. What's conflict over? What's it about?
Um,
Are you with other people that were taken or are you alone?
I think there is others,
Mhm.
but mostly females.
Mhm. Are you the only one sick or are others sick?
Um, the the younger girls is sick.
Mhm.
I don't think I'm that sick.
All right. What happens
But
next?
yeah, or or, um, I don't know where we're at, but we're somewhere.
Are you still on the boat?
I think we got off the boat.
Okay. So are you in a city or a town?
It,
Where did they take you to?
mm, it's it's I want to say like another sort of village town, like
Mhm.
um they're discussing what to do
Mhm.
with who they taken.
Mhm. And what are they saying?
They are got it's I don't know, like they saying something about I'm not sure.
All right.
I think I just see
What do you
um,
feel like they're gonna do?
take me to someone.
Mhm. And so they're gonna take you to someone? And who is that someone they're gonna take you to and why?
These they say they see something.
Mhm.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Is there anything else you can tell me about that scene?
Um, no,
All right. Now let's leave that scene and let's move forward to another important day, a day that you consider to be important when something is happening. We have now moved forward to an important day. What is happening? What do you see?
Mm,
Are you still in that town?
no,
Okay. So you must have escaped somehow. So where are you now?
with someone.
Mhm. Okay. Who are you with?
Mm, very, they have very strong energy.
Mhm. Is it someone that's kind that you like being with?
Um, do you mind if we pause for a minute?
Mhm.
Okay, I have to go to the bathroom.
Absolutely.
Sorry,
You're
it
good.
was
No,
making it
good.
hard for me to focus. I was like,
Yeah.
I gotta pee.
No worries.
All
Yep.
that water.
It happens.
Okay, be right back.
It works. Yep. I will too.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. We're just going to go right back there, right where you were.
Okay.
As soon as you're ready, you can tell me about it.
All right.
Okay, so the last thing we did was you were back in the town, you were with someone. So do you remember who you were with? Can you describe this person?
I want to say some type of, I want to say witch, but I don't feel like that's the proper word for
Okay.
it.
What is your relationship to this person? Is it this like a friend of yours?
She taken me in.
Okay. All right. Does she have a name?
Um, the hag.
All right. Do you recognize her?
Um,
What does she look like? Describe her to me.
um, she's a little, she's an elder, like, but she's not old.
Okay. How old would you say she looks?
Mm, probably late 60s, 70s, maybe.
Okay. So what else can you tell me about her? Is she kind to you?
Yes.
Okay. So going to that day when you were with her, what made that day an important day? What were you two doing that was important?
I was joining a coven.
That was the day you joined a coven.
Coven.
Anything else you can tell me about that?
Mm, I was to wear
About how old are you at this time?
I want to say mid-20s.
Okay. And what made you decide to join a coven?
It was where I was led.
Okay. All right. Okay, Tanisha, let's move away from that scene. From where you are now, you can look back on that old life and see it much clearer. Every life has a lesson and a purpose. And you look at that life. What did you learn from it? What was the purpose of that life?
Loss,
Loss. Experiencing loss?
yes.
Okay.
Strength,
Mhm. Any other lessons from that life?
who I was meant to become.
Mhm. And who were you meant to become in that life?
Fame, source.
What was that?
I gained source.
Okay. Do you feel like you did everything in that life you were supposed to do there?
Yes.
Okay. All right. At this time, we're going to move away from that scene, leaving the person there to continue on their own path. Tanisha, you can either move forward or backward to find another appropriate time and place that has information that you need. You are now at another time and place. What is happening? What do you see? Describe your standing and what is around you, and the fuzziness will clear as you speak. So, where are you imagining yourself to be in this second life we're going to look at?
Um,
Can you tell me about you? If you were to zoom out and look at yourself, what do you look like?
trying to figure out if I'm underwater or
Mhm. Okay.
I'm not sure.
You may be underwater.
I think so. It's
Are
kind
you breathing underwater?
of, yes.
All right. I want you to look at where your feet would be on your body. Look down. And what do you see?
Almost like a tell, like maybe it's
Okay. So you don't see you have feet.
mm,
Do you feel male or female?
think I want to say mm, Mel, maybe feel very,
Hmm.
I don't know. Mm, I feel masculine energy.
Okay. Do you feel young or old?
Mm, not young, but not old.
Okay. Are you carrying anything?
No,
Okay. Are you alone out there in the water?
no.
Okay. Tell me who's out there with you.
Mm, I see dolphins.
Dolphins. Okay. All right. Perfect. I want you to go to the place where you live and look at the outside of it and describe it for me.
Mm, more like a resting
Hmm.
spot.
Okay. And is it also underwater?
I think so. I,
Hmm. Describe it to me. What do you see or feel or imagine to be there? Do you feel like you live there alone?
yeah.
Okay. So tell me what it's like to live as a merman. What do you do with yourself? What do you do for a living? What do you spend most of your free time doing?
Hunt.
Hunt? And what do you hunt?
Um, food.
Okay. And what kind of food do you hunt?
fish. Uh, we hunt with dolphins.
You hunt with the dolphins? The dolphins are your friends? Do you communicate with them?
Some can.
Can you?
We we communicate like the way they communicate.
Describe that to me. If you were to communicate with a dolphin, what does that look like?
Um, um, it's kind of how they, I guess it would whistle. I don't know if I can mimic it.
Mhm.
Um,
Okay, so you're not using telepathy to communicate? You use more vocal sounds?
mhm. We can understand.
Okay.
It's like a different language,
Mhm.
so you can like can communicate in that language with them.
Mhm. What can you tell me about the dolphins? What are they there for?
Uh, Dolphins, they're 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 unique because their intelligent levels,
Mhm.
um protection when we hunt.
Is there anything else you can tell me about them?
Um they're they're like a friend.
Okay. All right. So let's move away from that scene. From where you are now, you can look back at that old life and see it much clearer. Every life has a lesson and a purpose. As you look at that life, what did you learn from it? What was the purpose of that life?
The connection of different life forms.
Mhm. Okay. Anything else you learned from that life?
not sure.
Okay. All right. Let's drift away from that life. We are drifting and floating away from that life, leaving the man there to continue on his journey. He'll find peace. He'll find what he is supposed to find. We're leaving him there to continue on his journey. Now, I would like to call in Tanisha's higher self, her angels, her guides, her supervisors, her heal team, and ask if it's possible to answer some questions that Tanisha has for her journey. Would it be possible to ask some questions today?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Tanisha would like to know, what is her life purpose? Who is she at a soul level?
Her soul level. It,
And what was that?
um, her soul level is the, I don't know why it's so hard to say it.
Mm-hmm. You can just say it. What do you think your life purpose is this life? What's her life purpose? What's Tanisha's life purpose? What is she supposed to be doing?
Transmute with I,
Transmute. Mm-hmm.
um, with light, carry carry energy,
Okay. Carry energy.
carry
Are Tanisha's ancestors healers?
um,
Some of them. Is Tanisha supposed to be a healer? Or is she just here to transmute energies?
sonic,
Sonic healing?
shaman,
What more can you
sonic,
tell me about that?
she, She connects. Mm.
Mhm. She connects,
Transmute
transmutes,
other realms.
other realms. Okay. Is she a traveler?
Yes.
Okay. Does she remember her travels?
Um,
Some. Okay. Is there a way that you can help her remember more of her travels so that she can step into her life purpose more?
she she helps transfer to the new the new world.
Mhm.
So, and part of that, she has to transmute energies.
Mhm.
So, um,
How would she go about doing that? If you were to tell her how to transmute energies, how is she supposed to do that?
meditation.
Okay. Is there
She
anything that she could be doing differently in her meditations than she is now?
she focused too much on chakra work.
Okay.
Her so there is still need to be done. There's with this chakra work had that one incident um dimmed dimmed her light energy
Okay. What incident was that?
when the spirit used to cross over it it dimmed her her light source.
Okay. Are you talking about the car accident?
No,
No. Okay. So what incident is this that we're talking about?
there was a spirit used her light source to open the doorway.
The doorway to what?
The other side, what y'all call heaven.
Okay. And where is this spirit now?
grateful.
Is it still with her?
No,
Okay. Is there anything else you can tell me about that?
it did a lot more damage than what we thought.
Okay. Is there any way that we can heal that today?
Mm, don't know.
We would like to ask that Source help with that and that you all do what you can do as her heal team for her so that she can continue with her ascension. If I was to tell Tanisha what to do next, what would you tell me to do for her to do next? What's her next step in her ascension?
Um,
Who am I talking to? Am I talking to Tanisha's higher self or one of her guides?
higher self.
Okay. So, what is Tanisha's next step in her ascension path?
She she um could um Reiki.
Reiki? Learning Reiki or doing
Yeah,
Reiki?
yes.
Doing Reiki on herself or others?
Well, herself and others,
Mhm.
so she can transmit the light energy
Mhm.
through the Reiki.
Okay. Can you tell us about Tanisha's other guides? Who is her team? Who does she have on her team? I'd like to ask Tanisha's main guide to step forward at this time and tell us your name and any message that you have for Tanisha today. And who are we speaking with?
Ariak.
What is your name?
Ariak.
Ariak. And Ariak, what can you tell me? Do you have any messages for Tanisha today?
She is doing what she's meant to do.
She's doing what she's meant to do. How long have you been with Tanisha's soul?
It's her angelic.
So, what more can you tell me about Tanisha's relationship with the angels and the angelics?
Her light source.
Her light source? Which archangel does she work with?
Many.
Many? Does she have a main one?
Mm. Um, the creator.
creator source. Okay. What can you tell me about her relationship with Hecate?
Mother.
Hecate was her mother? Okay. Who helped Tanisha with her awakening? Who started her on her awakening path? Was that you?
All. It was planned.
Okay. When you say all, who do you mean all?
The light beings,
Mm-hmm.
deities, as in her own Hecate,
Mm-hmm.
and the earth.
Mother Earth?
Yes.
Okay. We brought up her Celtic past life. Why does her Celtic past life keep being shown to her?
Hecate.
Mm-hmm. What about Hecate in her Celtic past life?
Taken her in.
Ah, so she was the hag
Yes.
that took her in. Okay, gotcha. All right. How many lives has Tanisha had on Earth?
Mm, 7.
7. Okay. Are any of Tanisha's ancestors also her guides? And if so, who?
Atheist.
Aethidus? Is that what you said?
Yes.
So she would know who Aethidus is?
Grandmother.
Grandmother. Okay, so her grandmother is her guide. Does she have any messages for her today? Does she have any messages for Tanisha today?
Be,
What was
be,
that?
be careful.
Be careful. What does she need to be careful of?
Um, using
Be careful of what?
of using um the
Using what?
the gift.
Using the gift. What gift would this be? What gift are you talking about?
Holder holder of light.
Holder of light. Okay. Why would she have to be careful of using that gift?
The the incident. Spirits drawn.
Okay. Is there anything else you can tell me about that?
She's she's a light holder.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't know.
She didn't know. So the incident, she caused the incident?
She didn't know
Mm-hmm.
that that would happen.
Okay. All right. Where did the arrowhead scar come from? The arrowhead scar on her leg, where did it come from?
Grandfather.
Grandfather. So he put it there?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And why did he put it there?
Checked her when she was younger.
Protection. Okay. Anything else you can tell me about that?
Mm. It put a barrier
Mm-hmm.
and she's weren't able.
It put a barrier what?
It put a barrier around her.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Only
Mhm.
only her higher self was able to go through.
Okay. Tanisha would like to know, why is Tasha blurred out of her memory? Why can't she remember much about her sister?
Pain.
What was that?
Pain.
Pain? Okay. So it's to protect her from the pain of losing her sister?
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything else you can tell me about that?
No.
Okay. All right. Tanisha's been in my life for the past almost 2 years now, and I feel like she was definitely brought to me for a reason. So can you tell me, what are mine and Tanisha's relationship? Do we have a past life together? What was that?
Um, Possible,
Mhm.
but not her past lives on Earth.
Okay, not past lives on Earth. So it could be off of planet that
Yes.
we friends, or what type of a relationship did we have? What, and like, can you tell me about it?
Guide.
A guide?
I think
Mhm. So
something like a teacher.
Mhm. Okay. Okay. On a different dimension, in a different dimension?
Yes.
Okay. All right. All right. Is there a collective message that Tanisha would like to bring through today? What message would you like to bring through for the collective? Tanisha's team and my team. Is there any collective message you want to share today?
They're discussing.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Um, mm,
What kind of things are you discussing? Like,
Something
mhm,
about
mhm,
being those who are the light holders,
mhm,
be it's time to wake up and be aware
mhm,
of the light that they are holding. And once you're aware,
mhm.
you once you're aware, you can use the light source
Mhm.
for the time a
For the what?
for the transitioning.
Transitioning. When you talk about transitioning, what do you mean by that? Use the light source for the transitioning. What does that mean?
the if, the new earth.
Be the new earth. Okay. So use the light source for the transitioning of the new earth.
Yes.
Okay. And how do we do that?
The heart.
The heart. What about the heart? What are we going to do with our hearts?
Drives me love. Love is light.
Hmm. Anything else you can tell me about that?
Even when you in a situation like a conflict almost situation where it's hard to have the love emotion
Hmm.
towards whoever, focus on what you're feeling within your heart, transmute what you're feeling through the heart,
Hmm.
and that's light.
Okay. And what can you tell us about the war in Israel or the other things that are happening outside of us? What can you tell us about that?
Those those are just the other battles.
Okay.
The we have personal, then we have world,
Hmm.
then we have the spiritual,
Hmm.
and then that
Okay. All right. Do you have any final messages for Tanisha today?
mm, no, she she can
She
feel
kn-
us.
she knows. Okay. All right. I thank you all for coming. And now, if you'd like to just stand aside, I'm going to go ahead and take Tanisha through her healing. So, I do understand that the higher self holds the ability to heal any part of the human body that may need healing. Can I ask that you scan Tanisha's body and tell us if there are any ailments or areas that can use healing to help her on her journey? Are you able to offer source healing to any areas on her body? Please begin the scan from her crown chakra all the way down to her earth star chakra, beginning now for me, please. Do you see any areas that could use healing for Tanisha today?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Tell me about what you're finding.
more on the throat.
The throat
And
chakra. Okay.
yes.
All right. Are you able to offer source healing to her throat chakra to help this issue that she is experiencing with her throat chakra? Can we help heal her throat chakra?
Yes.
Okay. So I want you to go ahead and do that for her and then fill in that area with source's white light for me. And then continue the scan. Is there any other areas that can use healing today?
Sharp, circle. Sorry, I can't say it.
Sacral?
Yeah, it's a sacral.
All right. Are you able to offer source healing to her sacral chakra today?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So go ahead and do that for her. And then fill in that area with source's golden white light and continue on down the scan. And just tell me when it is complete.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Again, please stand by. And I'm going to go ahead and take Tanisha through the silver crystalline river meditation. So, Tanisha, I want you to visualize a beautiful silver crystalline river, like a river of silver and crystal. It sparkles, it shines, it's very beautiful. I want you to see this beautiful crystalline silver river enter you through the crown chakra. And now we are going to have it move down through the chakras in the body. As it moves down through the chakras, the river of energy will expand out into all of your cells. It moves through the third eye chakra, sending healing energy throughout the head area to every cell in that area. And it moves down through the throat chakra, sending healing energy to every cell in that throat chakra area. You can feel the energy. It is beautiful and peaceful. You know it is healing as it moves through the body. Now it's moving down to the heart chakra, and it's sending energy to all of the cells in that part of the body. The healing energy is moving down to the solar plexus, and it's sending healing energy to all of the cells in that area of the body. The healing river of energy is moving down to the sacral chakra, and it's sending out healing energy to all of the cells in that part of the body. Now the healing energy is moving down to the root chakra, and it's sending healing energy to all of the cells in that part of the body. You can feel the healing energy moving through all the cells of the body. It is beautiful and peaceful and has great power. It heals everywhere it touches. It's moving all throughout all of the cells of the body. The body has all of the energy that it needs to remain balanced and in harmony. Any excess energy that is not needed by the body to function in complete balance and harmony is passed off through the legs and the feet. Anything that the body does not need is passed through the legs and the feet. It's passed out to the world as excess energy that anyone else can use for benevolent purposes. Now the body is in complete balance and harmony, functioning absolutely perfectly. This is the way it is, and this is the way it shall be. I'd like to ask now if it is possible to activate Tanisha's psychic abilities that she came to Earth with today. Would that be possible today? Could we activate some of her psychic abilities?
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell us what you are activating today? What gifts are you activating for her today?
Mhm. The one she's been asking for
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
sight.
Sight, third eye. Is
This
that what you mean by sight?
see
Mm-hmm.
visually,
Okay.
not within the mind.
Okay. Anything else we're activating today?
Mhm. I don't think so.
Okay. So now we're going to have you stand by again, and we ask you to protect Tanisha. I now command through the power of my voice that any implants, blockages, interference patterns, negative entities, shadows, strings, chips, and cords be now removed from Tanisha's chakras and from anywhere else in her etheric body, her astral body, her spirit body, and her physical body, which is here against her will, against her permission, and against her higher purpose. From now and throughout all time infinitum, we now banish you from her energy field. By the power of the Most High, I surrender you to be transformed through love. Now I place protection as a golden barrier around her, her etheric body, her astral body, her spirit body, and her physical body. Nothing can penetrate this barrier without her permission and knowing and consent. By the highest counsel, such it will be, and she will fulfill her purpose on this planet beginning now. Now, I'd like to ask if there's any final messages that you have for Tanisha today. Any final messages?
Mm, don't worry.
No worries, right? No
Mm-hmm.
fear. Okay, perfect. All right, Tanisha. I want to thank your team. I want to thank my team. Thank you for being here for Tanisha today. I know she'll sure appreciate this, and this will help her tremendously on her journey. So, right now, we're going to bring your light body back to your physical body now, just bringing your energy back to your physical form. All of your renewed and realigned and vibrant energy is returning now into your body. But before you open your eyes, you take note of the expansion of your heart and the increased depth of your wisdom and knowing. And you send gratitude to all who participated in your journey today. And you are returning to your everyday awareness and consciousness, feeling yourself return now to this room and the present day and time, just waking up naturally and completely and fully. And you could begin to stretch and move and open your eyes when you are ready. You are beginning to wake up now. You can move your arms and legs, and it feels so good to stretch and move. You are now back in this room and coming back to your body completely, coming completely back into your physical form and everyday conscious awareness. Feeling wonderful, refreshed, energized. You are fully awake. Welcome back.
Oh,
Wow.